Hi, I'm Pam Wheeler-Savita, and I'm the lead teacher and the special ed teacher in the Family Center's Room 4, which is an inclusion classroom for 3 and 4-year-olds.
Julius, maybe you'll hang out in the classroom today instead of going outside so when Daddy comes you'll be ready. Does that sound good? Maybe grab a little bite to eat?
In thinking about welcoming children and families into the classroom at the beginning of each day, there's preparation and thoughtfulness that goes into that as well. There's a lot of thought that goes into the materials that are put out, that teachers put out to engage children and get them interested in entering the classroom and beginning their mornings with us. The way the classroom is set up, we try and make it inviting. We have children's artwork up and about, the way the furniture is laid out to make it accessible for everybody, so that everybody feels like they can come in and just find their spot. We have cubbies for the children, and we establish routines as well. So we come in, we wash our hands, we put our things away, we put our lunches away if that's necessary, if things need to be refrigerated. And then we make a plan. What's your plan? Do you see something that you would like to play with? Do you want to take a few minutes and look around the room?
How are you, Leah? Did Eric come to say goodbye? I'm gonna make, you know what I'm gonna make? I'm gonna make them smaller and maybe sprinkles.
We also work really hard at establishing working and hopefully positive relationships with families so that parents feel good about dropping their children off with us and leaving them with us for the day. So we know parents' first names, we engage them in conversation. We do home visits at the very beginning part of the school year, so I think that helps to establish really positive relationships, hopefully. And parents become part of those morning routines too. They know to take their children to the bathroom to wash their hands and to put their things away and unpack their lunches. We have certain sign-in sheets. We sign kids in when they come in. We write down notes like if somebody's going to get picked up early, we'll put that down on the sign-in sheet. We have an attendance book. Those are all part of our welcoming routines and our daily routines. And that's really the beginning part of the day. And we have 2 hours of free play to really settle in and come together before moving on to the next part of our day.
Maybe this could go in the front of your trailer.
I want the That's Nicholas's special home toy. I know. You should have been your home toy that I gave you.
Because we're an inclusion classroom, we have children across the developmental spectrum from A to Z. And so we have to be thoughtful and really keep everybody in mind, each individual child in mind, to support and make accommodations. So we have some kids with mobility issues, so we'll make sure that there's enough room between tables for kids to get around. We have a lot of children working on their fine motor development, so every day we put out at least 2 activities that will support fine motor development, whether it's drawing and writing, scissor cutting, and scissors can be used with lots of different materials, not just paper. We'll put out Play-Doh, and we'll put out something that's like a silly putty. We'll put out thick paper, thin paper, tissue paper, string, yarn, all sorts of things that scissors can be used with, and the kids have really been enjoying it. How else do we make accommodations? In literacy, in the books that we have in the classroom, we have books that reflect the population that we have. So if we have somebody who's having a new baby in the family, we'll put out books about babies. If we have single-parent households, we'll put out books where that's reflected as well, and the list goes on and on. You can find a book for just about anything. And if you can't find the book, you can make the book. So we have a lot of handmade books in the classroom that reflect our community. It's literally just a statement of what's happening and a photo of that child. So we have a child with extreme allergies. So we were having some big feelings and thoughts about lunchtime and snack time. So one of the teachers put together a book, and it's called Room 4 Eats Lunch. And it's a book, and there's a photo of each child eating his or her lunch, and we laminated it and put it together, and it's on the bookshelf. And it's just a reflection of all of us eating lunch together and individually what we bring. And it was really pretty magical for the kids to see themselves in this book and just have a sort of statement of experience. This is what we do when we're together in room 4. And it was very powerful. And so we continue to make those books to reflect the needs of the community and who we are together and who we are as individuals. So that's a really, a very powerful tool, I think, for teachers to think about when making accommodations in a classroom.
Bye.
See ya. Bye. Have fun.
You could be never telling your